Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my. Let's turn it off.
You haven't cut. Just cut. Hit cut.
Oh, yeah. No, cut will take it to the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to be. Hey, I just taught Crystal Fisher a thing or two about video production.
We're live, pal. And we're live switching.
We're live on the ISGP channel. It's our first live stream in quite a while.
No, it isn't. We did talk about Cody Rhodes sealing a deal with the devil. Nothing to do with ISGP. Yes. Completely just like us just wanting to talk, and I didn't want to use my channel.
Oh, what's that audio?
It sounds good.
That's great. We got two microphones down here.
Two mics.
Oh, we've got 13 people watching. That's fucking good.
It's like one of those ASMR things where you've got the left and right. So if I start to do like that and then go to that one like there, oh, you can actually see it. There you go. Yeah, that's beautiful. So we got a bunch of people in here. I guess we'll be looking at the chat.
We got everyone. Everyone's here. Everyone's excited to find out who made the cut. The crucial cut. Now, before we talk about anything, let's just say Crystal Fisher. We had to make lengthy deliberations about who would make.
This was tough.
This has been the hardest field.
Hardest since one for sure.
Since ISGP 1, yeah. We have made some serious decisions that had to be made.
Yeah.
But I'm very proud with who made it for ISGP 3.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where and as you can see in the first slide shortly, we had to deliberate this with the mod team, which is a smaller mod team this year. It's just essentially it's myself and Angus, and then Amelia and Dessert Monkey JK. And so with that, we had to really come through and weigh things up, and it was hard because there are certain names that aren't in here that we have to be completely honest, that we would have loved to have. Like, genuinely love to have. Mm-hmm. It's just that the way that things work and the way we're trying to balance new and old and existing, it's tough.
And there's some new people who unfortunately didn't make the cut as well. That would have been great to have.
A couple of people that couldn't make it in as well once we got closer to the date as well, because we remind people now. Yeah. This is important, that it is a commitment.
Oh, it's a lengthy commitment.
It's not this just like 10 minutes. It can be. But it's not just 10 minutes a week. It's an hour. It's time to organize. It's time to plan. It's editing, hopefully. Yeah. Sending to us. It's a lot of work.
You'll see when we go through these, because we're going to look at the previous records of all the 32 that have have signed up. Yeah. We have their records for previous ISGP tournaments. We're going to look at that.
Yep.
A lot of people, Crystal, there's a few people that weren't in ISGP 2 that were in ISGP 1.
Exactly.
We've got some returns. We have some people who have joined after ISGP 2, who feel like they've been around forever, who haven't actually made it into a single ISGP tournament yet.
Correct.
It's gonna be huge. But look, why don't we? Let me just quickly have a look at the chat before we continue. Nothing. Yep. All right. I think we can open with our very first. We're going to reveal these in groups of 4. Yeah. So if
these are not the groups or anything like that.
It's just like a random selection of people. So if you see the 4 people on the screen, they have no association to each other. It's just 4 people.
So maybe we'll try to make sure they don't get anywhere near each other. But no, probably not.
Hey, look, they might end up in the same group. They might not. We've just got. I just arbitrarily went through and made these images to have because. We didn't want to go, oh, here's one person.
Yeah.
And then here's the next person. We're going to do it in groups of 4. So let's reveal the first 4, Crystal Fisher, to no one's surprise. Here we go.
Here we go.
Whoa!
It's us! What? Oh, you can't see it. They actually can't see us. Stop, Angus, stop performing. All right, we don't have to have our performing faces on anymore.
That's right.
You can only hear us now. We have Nintendo Gen 64. Wait. Is that Nintendo Gen? Oh shit, I misspelled your name. That was my fault. I did that. Nintendo Gen 64. Well, it's about my time to finally start to get some usernames wrong.
That's right.
After years of you doing so.
That's okay.
Nintendo Gen 64, Crystal Fisher, Amelia Kuckel, and Dessert Monkey JK. Still with that classic image. We're waiting. Pending new image.
That image from Adam JK is about 10 years old. Waiting for a new one.
Actually,
that picture of me doesn't look like anything I look like now either. I look very young.
That's from Europe. Yeah, that's a Japan trip.
Very young and virile there. That was before COVID. That's pre-COVID, Angus. There. Anyway, you can come back to us and we can tell everyone about these 4 people. So this is basically the mod team: Kongoos, Amelia, myself. Look at just actually cut back to that, because I want to look at your records, yours and Dessert Monkey in particular.
Yep.
Look at the improvement from both of you from ISGP 1 to ISGP 2. Huge. Yep. Dessert Monkey went 2-6 in the first ISGP. Yep. 8-0 in the next one.
Yeah, insane. That's why he was put into the group in ISGP2 was put into a group to be effectively one of the more mid to low tiered players. Like that was
we
that
basically
was
decide the groups for ISGP2 based on your ISGP1 performance, right?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
when we balanced them out, we saw Desert Monkey was like 2 and 6. It's like,
That's right.
Who's this guy?
That's right.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, that's right. So no, I was very happy with my ISGP2. So by the way, this is just for round 1, so not for later on races. And then of course you did really well in both of your tournaments.
Yes. And don't forget, for people wondering why am I in ISGP, remember I won the right to compete in singles tournaments.
That's right. Once again,
I defeated you and Fraser at Spyro Kingdom 2.
Yep.
And I won the right to be back in tournaments.
Yeah. Huge.
Which is why I'm
I'm
very self-conscious about my leg because it's a very low crotch action.
Yeah, maybe we'll
move the laptop a bit.
Move the laptop a little.
There we go.
Yes. Hide that crotch.
Hide my crotch area.
There you go.
Too much crotch.
Jess is looking over like METEORA is looking over going. What are they talking about?
Too much crotch action.
She's watching it. Oh, cool. Oh, Jesus, watchception. This is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Okay,
anyway.
Now we have. Was that Jess?
I was just going to say, I'm watching with the best audio.
Oh, right, exactly.
As if it's actually.
It's as if you're actually there. So then we have Amelia, who was not in the first tournament, but was an avid watcher.
She was.
And then she signed up, and made it 3 and 5. And you know what, though? One of the better competitors of round 1 in that tournament, and someone that I think, had they got their bearings a little bit earlier, probably would have made it, because there was some crucial losses early on that kind of screwed her
I was
over.
surprised that she was a 3 and 5. I thought she was a 4 and 4er, but
I think she's gonna do. I think she can do better this tournament. I think that realistically, Desert Monkey JK is probably not going to do better this tournament, just because it's so hard.
It's going to be tough for him to go 8-0 again.
That's right. It is. It's going to be really
real
difficult. But no, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the mod team go.
Yes. Now,
Right.
Crystal Fisher, time for the next 4.
The next 4.
Here we go. Enjoy this, guys. Whoa. And again, I'm sure people aren't too surprised by this lovely
Jeez,
crop.
this is a bloody good crop of people.
This is a good crop.
Crap. Is this our finalists?
This could be our finalists.
Did you unintentionally put our finalists?
Oh,
in?
I know. This was just a
Jesus.
list of the order of people signing up, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
I think it's the list of the order in which people sign up. So just have a look at that. Let's simmer on that. We've got we have Dan Davidson, Laura, Cherry Royale, and Yoga Monyo with an updated picture for Yoga Monyo.
Yes. Did he send that to you?
He sent that to me. He said, "Use this picture." I said,
yeah.
"I will use this picture."
Yeah.
The Laura picture was already in black and white when she sent that to me.
Yeah.
So
And then Cherry, is that from like Facebook or something? Probably.
I think he sent that to me.
Send that to you? Okay,
I think so. Or I might have pilfered. There are 1 or 2 pictures on here that I got from.
We are using old Dan, pictures here. Like he's far less handsome now. Like
that's such an iconic picture of Dan Davidson. Like
the reverse image. Yeah,
it's clearly cropped from like a bigger picture where someone's got their arm over Dan Davidson's arm. So I find that funny. Anyway, Cherry Royale was surprising because he's never been in a tournament before.
Right, that's right. Never been
not
in.
applicable. But he must have joined in 2020 right after.
Pretty much after the tournament, because their
ISGP.
first tournament was the Super Gex League.
Yeah.
So so that was interesting, and an event before. I think their actual debut was Orb Struggle. I feel.
Orb Struggle.
So yeah.
Yes,
and we'll talk about struggling later.
Laura 3 and 5 in ISGP 2. I expect her to do.
Yeah, she's gonna do it.
A lot better than that.
A lot better than that, provided that she can, pick up the slack in the other games. And I know she has been putting in a little bit of work. A bit like Deo, man. Like everyone says Deo's the Spyro 1 guy, but apparently he's been playing.
What does Dwayne The Rock Johnson say? Put in the work,
put in the work, put in the hours, and take one.
Whoa, guys!
Jesus
Sorry, the
Christ.
Brisbane Lions are ahead.
They've kicked it.
We've got AFL over here. The Brisbane Lions are ahead. Sorry if I freaked anyone out. We've got AFL on the TV.
Fucking hell.
Brisbane Lions 57, Geelong 54.
Kicked back 3 goals.
that out. Sorry.
Live spoilers for anyone. If Connor might be watching this.
Connor might be watching the AFL.
So we might have spoiled it for him, because sometimes he watches on delay, I feel. That's okay. That's sorry, Connor. And so then Yoga Monyo 4 and 4 again. Once again, that's not happening. He's not dropping. Firstly, it's the way it's going to be is groups of 8, so it's only 7 wins.
7, yeah.
But I genuinely believe that he's probably going to go like at the very least 5 and 2. Probably better.
Scared Dan.
That was scary. That was loud. That was loud.
I looked over there. They were like behind by like a considerable amount, and I looked over. I'm like, how are they ahead? That never happens.
Oh fuck! This vlog. Geelong's going for goal. Anyway, so yes, this is a huge. How interesting is this? None of these guys None of these guys and girls were in
ISGP
were
1.
in ISGP 1.
Yeah,
so they're all.
I feel Yoga Monia feels like an ISGP 1.
Yeah, because Yoga Monia has been around this community for for basically as long as we have.
Yeah,
so
longer than me.
Yeah, so that's huge. This is going to be great. So that's
a good. So that's 8 so far. We got. Can you remember those 8 off the top of your head?
Yes, I can.
Well, don't tell me now. We'll look at the next. We'll look at the next 4.
Here we go.
Let's cut to it. Let's just do it.
All right.
Next 4.
There we go. Next 4. Now. Firstly, amendment. Our MOLLOY, I believe, will be going by the name Antonio Curtis as of now. And we're just doing like a bit of a soft reboot here.
Oh, really? Antonio Curtis?
Yeah, Antonio Curtis.
Do we have to call him Antonio Curtis?
Well, I think in the context of the speedrunning races, yes. But
full disclosure, when I saw the people who signed up and I saw an Antonio Curtis, they were on my don't let them in list.
Yeah.
I was like,
because they're going to be away from more than 5 to 12 days. Or like me. I was like,
here's a guy I've never heard of,
Yeah.
Antonio Curtis. They're going to be away for 12 days.
Yeah.
I don't want him in the tournament. No offense, I'm afraid of new people.
Yeah.
I don't want
He is
change.
afraid.
By the way, I'd just like to point out that so far we have had not a single new person.
That's correct. Yeah.
And look at this crop. This is a handsome crop. We have Al Molloy, Toonie SA, Muddy Maestro, and Danta. Fucking Fanta.
Danta effing Fanta. Yeah. So so Danta and Toonie not being in the first tournament, Muddy being in both, and Al being in the first one. Al, of course, being a huge presence of 2, but not actually as a competitor.
That's right. Antonio opted not to be in that.
Antonio was like, fuck off.
Or should we have not given any stats to Antonio Curtis because they're a new person?
That's right. Yeah, we should actually just completely decanonize our MOLLOY and just make it Antonio Curtis.
Toonie, very formidable. Obviously, we got Muddy Maestro, former 2-time ISGP champion, and he did 5-3. He actually went 3-5 last time, and then 5-3 this time.
Charity says that this tourney is stacked with a capital STACKEED. And that's huge. And that's huge. No, I mean, I agree with you. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Charity thinking the tournament is stacked is huge.
That's what, guys.
That's
if
huge.
Charity thinks the tournament's stacked, then it's stacked.
I can just picture one of those F4W news articles Charity Royale says tournament is stacked.
It's stacked. Yeah. Well, you know what? I know that this time, like with the first tournament, we were really trying to get the the article. Well, actually, wasn't us. It was someone did it for us. Got us some articles written in media, small little publications.
Small print.
This time, we'll just start spamming it to everyone, guys. The third iteration of ISGP is here. And start spamming. But so Al did really well in ISGP 1. I like to believe his most famous victory was against myself. I just love that race so much.
And I beat Al.
You beat him in round 2, realistically because of him struggling to get over that fucking.
He had a real orb struggle in that one.
He did. And then ISGP 2. With Muddy, you had 3-5 and then 5-3, and then you had Danta do really well. Danta and Toonie were in the same group that time as well. They were. No, they weren't. Sorry, no. Group D. That was really impressive for Danta because Group D ended up being really tough.
Actually, I think Group D had Dessert Monkey.
Yep.
Someone else.
Yep.
Muddy Meister and Danta Fanta.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's very, very good.
That's good. So that's the first 12. So anyone who hasn't come yet, don't cut to that just yet. The first 12 people in ISGP 3
Yep.
Myself, Crystal Fisher, Amelia Kuckel, Dessert Monkey JK, Dan Davidson, Laura, Charity Royale,
almost.
Yoga Monyo,
Yep.
Al Molloy, Toonie, Muddy, and Danta.
Very good. That's all 12.
That's all 12. I got them all.
Well done. That's like me reciting Survivor seasons and the winners for the first about 33 seasons.
That's. I have a list here somewhere, but that's a good list so far. Let's just take a second. Antonio Curtis is the Lord Pikachu of. Al Molloy apparently. Anyway, I guess let's press on. There's no point in delaying the inevitable.
All right.
Who are the next 4 people?
All right.
Who are they?
Okay, so we have Charm Sky, Connor David, Spyro Jonathan, and Gentle Oathsworn. Now, this is Gentle Oathsworn. This is his second Spyro. Spyro singles tournament. He made his singles debut in the Spyro Speedruns Cup, but this is his first ISGP. So that's really excited to see what he does. We also have our the first sort of debutante.
Yes, debutante.
Of this.
We have a
Spyro
debutante.
Jonathan.
Spyro Jonathan, never been in any tournament before.
No, that's
Correct
right.
me if I'm wrong. I don't think they've been in anything. They've always been sort of community adjacent.
Correct.
Now they're going to officially join ISGP 3, and I hope you all welcome him in with open arms.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we have CHARMEDKY, who is making their return from ISGP 2, and Connor David also making their return from ISGP 2.
That's right.
So,
I thought Connor David was an ISGP 1, but when I did the numbers today...
No, because he
wasn't.
was... Like, I remember that was the period, we call that the... Connor was busy with uni period.
Yeah.
Sligo with the lads. He was very, very busy at the time. But now... You know, he's he's still busy. Let's say that he's still busy, but not.
we have a
Liam,
guest.
we got a guest. The guy that abandoned. By the way, spoiler alert: this guy didn't sign up for ISGP.
Let's welcome.
And we're going to shame him as he walks through the door.
I don't know if he's coming in.
Is he coming? Is he? Oh, here he is! Look who it is, Mr. COVID.
Look who it is!
There he is.
There he is.
Mr. COVID. Hey?
You can come around too.
Oh.
Now,
And that's Spyro
Actually, I want to be
Speedrun.
involved
The whole
friends
crew.
only.
what's going on here?
in my friend's hoodie.
This is a
Not
live
wearing my
stream?
makeup.
It is a live stream.
We got a live stream right here. This
Yeah,
is
live stream.
This was these are not those two. Well, maybe one of them are in the tournament.
Well, you know, Jess has been here the whole time.
That's right.
Wait, but people probably think, who the hell's that?
Yeah.
That's Jess's sister.
Oh yeah,
by
that's
the way.
just
So, shout out.
also behind Crystal Fish's head there we have the I'm a Speedrunner Championship.
Oh, that's cool.
Up there somewhere.
Right there.
Right there.
Now, anyway, so we'll cut back to
Go back to that.
there we go.
Sorry guys.
No, that's all right. That's right. So that's really interesting. Okay, so both CHARMEDKY and Connor David both went 6 and 2, so
Yeah.
they both did really well.
Connor was in my group actually,
Yeah.
and I believe he got through based on he was second in my group. I think I beat if I'm memory right, I think I beat Marcus. Connor tied with Marcus
Yep.
on points, but he beat him on the head-to-head.
Yeah.
If I'm not okay, someone can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. So look, I'm very happy we got Spyro Jonathan in. I love it when new people join, but also like we shouldn't be pretending like he's the other new person. Like
No.
Gentle Oathsworn, Toradona Oathsworn.
That's right. Gentle
Gary-
Ice One is a new ISGP mainline tournament.
Yeah.
player. So very excited to see him. Great picture, by the way, by Gazarian.
Yeah, that's I go back to that picture of Garion. I love this picture of Garion.
Brilliant.
What a handsome man.
What is that? Is that like Slytherin on it or something like that? Is
I
it
don't
with
know.
a Game of Thrones?
Does anyone else think that he looks like Chugga Conroy? Please
Yeah.
Drop A's in the chat if you think Garion looks like Chugga Conroy, please.
All right, we'll do.
Anyway,
I'll drop an A.
yeah, we're doing good. We're doing well.
All right, so it's 16.
That's
First
16.
half.
We've done the first half. Let's just take a bit of a breather, brief intermission.
I need to be breathing.
Yeah, Crystal Fisher has like has an autoimmune disease or something.
I'm done bad. That's bad. COVID got me.
He's a
All right.
he's a COVIDiot over here.
I'm not a COVIDiot. I'm triple vaxxed.
Let's but anyway, what do you guys think so far of the proceedings? I'm very. He looks like Steven Hillenberg. He does actually. Yeah. If only Gary's probably working at. We've got an injury by the way on the AFL.
Oh no.
Who's that?
Oh, they're still in front.
Yeah, Brisbane's in front.
A's in the chat have been dropped. All right, let's jump.
Let's jump.
We're powering through this. It's only been 21 minutes. Shit.
I know.
We're killing it. All right, so here we go. Without further ado, the next selection of competitors.
Check it out, guys. Whoa, this is an underrated 4, but I'm very happy to have.
I agree.
All 4 of these people in. I just want to pay particular tribute to Cyrides, who is rejoining the tournament.
Yes,
He's back. He's literally the man who cheated death.
that's right.
Cyrides.
He literally did, yeah.
Great to see him.
Unbelievable. Welcome back. And welcome back to Skater, of course. Welcome back to Da Acorn.
That's right.
And welcome finally, I'm cutting back here. I'm doing this finally. Smudgey is finally going to debut in a singles tournament. I'm so bloody pumped.
It's about time. Smudgey, aka friend of Tanaka.
That's right. I don't know. Is that a Persona reference or something?
I don't get it. But
Yeah.
Smudgey is in. He's debuting finally.
Yeah.
Meant to debut in a year ago in the Spyro Speedrunners Cup.
Correct.
Yeah.
And now, you know what? Spyro Speedrunners Cup 2021 was fantastic, but you know what? If you're gonna debut here, this is the place to do it.
Yeah.
A
Do you like this-
mainline tournament.
I like the picture of Skater I got with the dog.
Did you ask him for a
It's a
picture?
little Zelda.
He sent you one?
Yes, he sent me one.
Yeah, cool. Well, so yeah, I was gonna say like I don't have access to these photos.
I love that
I need access to
the
this.
Spyro hat. Yes, everything about Skater's picture is
Skater's a beautiful boy. I love him.
It's great, and I like that PlayStation hat Smudgey's got.
Yeah, so Cyrides went 4 and 4. Skater went 3 and 5, and Daacon went 4 and 4. Now these are 3 people, truly, I believe it, but particularly Daacon and Skater. They're better than what their record says.
Yeah.
Like, they're genuinely...
So
like
you think they can get Kachi-Koshi this tournament? More wins than losses?
More wins than losses, yeah. And that's a sumo term. Kachi-Koshi means more wins than losses.
Yeah, so everyone's looking to make Maka-Kochi, which is more losses than wins, or Kachi-Koshi, because we're doing groups of 8.
That's right, 7. Yeah,
7.
Unless you draw,
Yeah.
which...
No, even if you draw...
We've got to figure that out. We've been doing draws this time, probably not, right?
Yeah, we'll do draws.
We'll do, okay, yeah, we can do draws with ISG with main lines, yeah. 'Cause there's technically... I think with Spyro Speedon's Cup, we said no draws
You couldn't
at all.
draw with
Remember
because
that?
we
No
made groups
draws.
of 4.
Yeah, that's right.
With this one, you can draw.
So yeah, so I see if Daacon can get into an advantageous group for himself, I think he's going to go Kachi-Koshi. I think that's absolutely very likely. And Skater similarly. Cyrese similarly. And then Smudgy is a true unknown. Like, we really don't know.
Wild card.
Yeah, he is a wild card.
Can we call him the wild card, Smudgy, aka friend of Tanaka?
Yeah, for the wild card, yeah.
The wild card.
Yeah.
Smudgy Pop, the wild card.
Smudgy Pop, the wild card. Wild card. Yeah.
Wild man, Smudgy. Anyway, you guys thought that last group before was good. We're going to blow the lid off this mother... Show them the next floor. I can't even... Show them the next floor. Show them the next floor, Crystal Tissue.
Boom!
Show them.
Wow. That picture of Fraser you picked is just disturbed. Like, that was down when we were down at Stansbury. Anyway, so we have Fromond, ex-Cal making his return from ISGP 1, and then he was also in the Spyro Speedon's Cup.
That's right.
And then we have King Europe 1 and BOBSLEDINK making their mainline ISGP
I know, another guy.
Yeah, debut.
Another debutant for ISGP 3.
That's the thing, we have a lot of people that have, as you said, ISGP was, ISGP 2 was 2 years ago. Like literally, it would have been already announced 2 years ago, more than the date, before or whatever. And so in that time, we've had another major tournament, right? We ripped the wrong of the Spyro Speedon's Cup 2019.
Yes, we did.
We did a full tag tournament. We've done these big events, 2 Spyro Kingdoms.
I think it's testament to how well we've done for the last 2 years that we have these people who've been around. They're regulars, and they haven't even made their ISGP debuts yet. That's right, exactly. It's huge. It's kind of nuts, isn't it? And the Christian, by the way, returning to 1-4 in the last tournament in ISGP 1. Do you realize that he was in Group A for that tournament, and that group was so decided that he didn't actually have to do his races.
Yeah, that's right.
2 and 6. Fraser also 2 and 6 in ISGP 2.
Yep.
I reckon they can do better. I think they can. And XCal 1 and 7 in the first tournament, and then obviously not in the second one. Again, I think that there's absolutely a shot. The thing is, I'm saying everyone's got a shot at doing well. Well, at the end of the day, the way these groups are going to be sorted, there are going to be some people that are going to struggle with wins. Yeah.
I can't tell you who they're going to be. That's the really good thing, is that while there are obvious front runners, in the group, it's still, I do believe that the skill disparity has never been closer together. As in the worst and the best. Yeah. It feels like it's sort of closer, because, spoiler alert, like for example, Toto Zigam, not in this tournament.
Yeah.
And Toto was someone that was, at the end of the day, we have to admit it, better than basically everyone else other than Wally, right?
Yeah.
So it's like not having someone like Toto, it does bring the skill floor. It says down, that sounds disrespectful, down a little bit, but then the average of sort of the lesser players is kind of up. So
exactly.
It's going to be interesting.
We have, I think, this, as everyone's saying, stacked roster. I truly believe that this has got a chance to be the greatest ISGP we've ever done. It really feels like we have such a good mix of returning people who've already been there, people who've improved since the first tournament. And we're going to be able to measure that. I feel like by the time you've done 3 tournaments, you've got some real stats here.
Absolutely.
Really, and I think everyone in the chat excited that XCal's coming back.
Yeah.
Daddy himself has come home.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home. Can we get a Daddy's home for XCal, please?
D's in the chat for Daddy's home.
D's in the chat.
All right, here we go.
All right, next fall. Oh, we got some more returnings.
All right.
I think that this is going to be some popular picks in this group. I have to right now pay tribute to James Jones, who, as of 2 days ago, he was cut.
Yeah, he was out.
I got to be honest.
He was out.
I got to be honest. James Jones was out, but due to some arithmetic and some recalculations, We let him in. James Jones is in.
Yep. So
We're
he's
giving
in.
the people what they want.
ASDRA is making their return from ISGP 2. They
right.
hadn't been in anything other than ISGP 2. They are an ISGP 2 loner.
That's right.
Basically, like one of the only people there that basically just did 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
If you actually like do the stats, it's hilarious. Like
Yeah.
that is it. And then Popcorn Fiend, they have been in tournaments before, but now they're making their debut in a mainline tournament.
I think
So this
Sam
is
was
huge.
in was Super Crash League.
No, they were in what was it? Bloody Tag League. Yeah,
Slitharians, yes.
Were they in Spyro Grand Prix?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, maybe they were. But yes, Jackie D is back. James Jones is back. Garth Vader also.
Garth was another one. I think Garth debuted in Spyro Grand Cup.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And because they were in, I think they were in the same group as BOBSLEDINK, right? I think that's how they became
that's
friends.
How they became a tag team.
Yeah.
They were a team, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
What were they called? They were called
the Big Dinks.
The Big Dinks.
Well, they just had a what was it? The tag title match.
Tag title match.
Egg struggle.
Egg struggle,
and
that's right.
struggled to get the victory. That's
as
okay.
in they didn't get the victory.
Yes, and they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. Sam was not in SSC. Thank you, new fan. Yes, correct. Can we get that one audio of Angus saying Daddy would like to get his rocks off? That's an Arrested Development reference.
Also, that wasn't audio. That was a retelling of me saying it.
That's right. Wait, what?
That was Katote was saying that he was telling people in a call once about a dream I had. Remember, and it made it into the
yeah. And I was going to say, we're furiously brainstorming. What kind of skits we're going to bring back for the weekly roundup. It's going to be, remember the incredible edit job by you. The what was it? The
Celery Man.
Yeah. Maybe not anything quite as
that was peak COVID.
Fucking ridiculous.
Celery Man was nuts.
But we're going to try and do some more like parody intros from our favorite sitcoms and whatever. Yeah.
Well, look, honestly, we got some people.
I'm excited there because I think that. I'm really excited to have ASDRA back and Popcorn Fiend making their debut and James Jones and Garth Vader. This is again another 4 worthy opponents. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they go.
Yeah, me too. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the next 4.
This is it. This is the last 4.
The last 4. Who are the last 4 to make the cut? Let's find out.
Here we go. Oh.
Hey,
there you go. All right. METEORA Girl.
Let me say, the only person who dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, that's right. The only person who actually dressed as Spyro.
Yes.
You're all cowards.
Everyone
else not dressing as Spyro.
That's right. We have a Gork coming back from ISGP 2.
Yep.
And we have 2 newcomers.
Here we go.
Fantastic Grump, who's been around for a little while now.
Yep.
And Jazz Cat, who's showing us his I don't know what that is. What is that?
He was doing like a parody ad thing. He's pretending to be a sponsor on Instagram.
Now,
so I found him.
Just quickly, come back. We have a special guest.
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
was going to get my Spyro wings.
Now, our special guest here. What do you think about being in ISGP 3?
I'm very excited.
Yes? What are you excited about?
I'm going to destroy everyone!
Alright, you can...
For reals this time.
Alright, do you want
For reals, I'm going to destroy you.
For reals
Be
this time.
scared.
Well, you did 1 and 7 in the last tournament, so you're trying to do slightly better than that this time.
Yes.
That's right.
So you want to get... How many wins do you want to get in total?
I'm going to destroy everyone.
2 wins?
So
maybe?
the answer to that is there is not an answer. That is not
It's
it's
not an
not
answer.
a number.
I'm just going to
That's
try
all right.
my absolute best to destroy you all.
So
Wait. Danta Fanta dressed as Spyro too.
fuck. That proves
Do I see a tag team happening with me and Danta?
So
Perhaps.
Interestingly enough, METEORA Girl and a Gork, they're both both not in the first one, and then both joined ISGP 2 and went 1 and 7. So I do think that both of them would have improved since then. We'll see.
Well, METEORA Girl has been in a couple events since ISGP.
That's right. That's correct.
And I think were you in the Spyro Grand Cup? I don't think you were.
No. Yes, you were.
Yes,
you were in the group that Fraser
ditched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've had a lot more experience since that. So I think you could probably pick up a couple wins, maybe.
And then of course, the final 2 here, Fantastic Grump and Jazz Cat. Basically zero. We have zero inclination of how they're going to go.
Yeah, we have
none.
No
There's
no idea.
nothing. There is nothing except for you can watch like 3 Crash Bandicoot races from Fantastic Grump.
Yes.
So that's basically it. So we have no idea how they're going to go. And
They were in Super Crash League.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and apart from the 3 crash races, that's it. So that's not Spyro.
That's
so
not Spyro. That's
fact.
right. Well,
fun fact. So you can't really,
There you go. What a great tournament. What a stacked roster.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna list everyone off, shall I? Again, I'll list everyone off in case you want to get your pens and paper ready.
Yep.
At the ready. So, without any further ado, we have Crystal Fissure, Nintendo Gen 64, Amelia Kukul, Dessert Monkey JK, Daniel Davidson, Lumi Laura, Charity Royale with cheese, Yoga Moanyo, Antonio Almaloy Curtis, Toonie Something Awful,
Yep.
Muddy Maestro, Danta the Spyro Fan 12, Fanta,
Oh, good one. Good one.
Chance
Deep cut.
Sky, Connor, Mr. Game Sandy Davidson,
Davidson.
Spyro Jonathan, Gentle Torrent O'Donna Oathsworn, Smudgey, aka Friend of Tanaka, The Acorn is here, hopefully. The man who cheated death, Cyrides.
He's going to message me or something like that at like 4 in the morning and go, can you stop referring to me as the guy that cheated death? I want to get over that part of my life.
Okay. Skater 6453, BOBSLEDINK, Fromond. I'm sorry, I ran out of funny little names here. King Europe 1, Daddy X Cal, ASDRA, the Popcorn Fiend, James Jones, Garth Vader.
Yes.
Meteora Girl.
Yes.
A Gork. Fantastic Grump and Jazz Cat.
I'm excited.
My favorite genre of music and my favorite animal finally.
Your favorite animal?
I love cats.
I'm coming around to cats.
He likes
I'm coming
cats.
around. Yeah.
Anyway, isn't that great? What a great tournament?
Yeah. So this is it is. I mean, this is the thing.
It hasn't even started yet. I'm already excited for this.
The same thing happens like basically every 2 years where like before it starts, you and I are like, all right, ISGP, like it's going to be good, and we're sort of like fairly low energy about it, and it's just kind of like, yep, we'll organize it when we do.
Well, I always predict doom and gloom for ISGP.
You think, who knows how many people are going to sign up, and then every single time it always blows us away.
Yeah.
With who signs up, and there are again there are some notable omissions of people that aren't here that either we couldn't fit in or weren't able to be in, but I would like to think that they're either welcome back to either if they're in the server or not in the server, welcome to come back. But also I think that there's plenty more time for the year. As much as we push ISGP and ISGP 3 as being the biggest thing that we do, and it is.
Look,
but there are other things happening as well on the server.
And we hold off on ISGP because we think it's so big that if you do it every year, you'll just burn everyone out.
Yeah. Yeah, because exactly. That's why we decided to split it up between ISGP and then a Spyro Speedruns Cup and Tag League and etc. So no tag tournament this year, for example.
Yeah, we're not going to do tag tournament this year, but we've had those events, and we've had a good string of events from the Super Crash League up until now, right? Yeah. We did Road 2s, we did Spyro Kingdom, we did Egg Struggle.
Yeah.
So we've kind of like covered all of our bases, and I think we're ready. I think everyone's ready for a good ISGP.
I think to the point where, peeling back the curtain a little bit, people were so ready for ISGP 3 that we kind of like almost sleptwalked through Egg Struggle.
Yeah.
Egg Struggle was probably almost going to have at least a third more matches, but we didn't even mention the fact, sort of doing a bit of a brief thing here, that we didn't get to do the trios match. The timing simply would not align with the 6 competitors. It could not work.
Yes.
It just couldn't.
Yeah, that's right.
And the only solution was to do Solution X, which I just don't think it should be done.
Not for a title match.
Not for a title match with like 6 competitors in it. So I think that we kind of sleptwalked a little bit.
We'll try and get that trios match done in ISGP 3 if there's time.
Yeah.
Obviously prioritizing ISGP matches.
Yes.
Themselves.
I believe it was. Let me just open this up while we're here now as well. So there's a document here which actually with 4 groups of 8. This will actually be the smallest ISGP 3 round 1, right? By at least a decent amount, actually. Let me try and find this. All right. So, where is it? All right. So, yes. Okay. So, if there are 4 groups of 8, 28 matches per group, and there'll be 112 races. Now, in ISGP 2, we had 4 groups of 9, which meant 36 races per group, 144 races.
Wow.
So a little bit more time, I think what we're going to be doing this time is trying to kind of let it kind of not balance out, but kind of give a bit more rest in between uploads. We were doing 3 uploads a day. It was very intense. We're going to try and sort of calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think we'll still aim for like an 8-week round 1.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that means that like it's just under 1 match per week per person, actually.
Yeah.
Which I think is a lot more tolerable. The fact of the matter is, in ISGP 1, we had 9 matches to do per person.
Yeah. 100. What was it, like 136 matches?
Yeah. Not to say that we won't do groups of 10 in the future, because I think we could at some point. Like, I feel like if we could build on what we have here in this tournament, you know, if everyone here sticks around, we get like 8 new people in the next 2 years. We could conceivably do a 40-person tournament. And I think if we did a 40-person tournament for ISGP 4, that would just be like next level. So you may have noticed we've got 4 fewer people in this tournament than we had in ISGP 2. But I really feel like we have a stronger group of people in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it's excellent. So I'm really, really pumped. I think that this is going to be. I think it's a little bit. I think it compensates for the fact that we are no longer in isolation for the most part. Most people, basically, no one's really in isolation unless they get COVID. Whereas with ISGP 2, why that was able to be such a successful sort of round 1 was because everyone was free. You know, like at the end of the day, everyone was free. This, we understand, it's a lot harder, so we want to, you know, you get 1 less race to do, a bit more time to chill. You know, so but you know, you still got to get to it. So
now, anyone wondering what's next here? For us in the ISGP 3, we will be finalizing the groups this weekend. Amelia Kuckel, the host of the ISGP Oddcast. How do you say it?
International Spyro Grand Podcast.
So the ISGP Oddcast. The whatever it's called. That podcast that she hosts. When she gets back next week, we will do that with her, and we will We will reveal everything. That will be uploaded this time next week, which means that everyone will find out
live at the same time.
Yeah, everyone's going to find out who the groups are at the exact same time.
Then I guess on the Monday, you say, you'll put up the sort of official, like, more snazzy video,
yeah,
right?
the Sunday.
Yeah, so Sunday you'll put up the snazzy video with, you know, it just focused on that.
Yeah.
You know, no predictions, just like how it will be. And then from then onwards, you know, basically, as soon as the groups are revealed, you can start doing your race.
As soon as the groups are, yes, exactly. So that Friday leading into the next weekend, which is the Easter weekend, that weekend is basically the official, like, start.
Yeah.
But we won't be uploading matches until the Monday. So,
at least,
Yeah, so whatever you do that weekend will get uploaded the following couple days on the Monday.
Yeah. So and then from then, the next week on, then we'll be starting to host the, you know, the wrap-ups and stuff like that, and there'll be podcasts, and I should be bringing back ISGP Talk as well, and anything else that ends up popping up.
You know, I'd love to see you interview some other people for that.
Some
like,
jazz people?
Maybe some surf guys?
Yeah.
Maybe go down to the...
Why? Why would I interview I don't even get it.
Go.
Get what the bit is.
There's no bit.
It's just like, why don't you interview local backyard wrestlers on ISGP?
Why not?
For no reason.
Why not?
No reason at all.
I don't
even get it.
Guys, who on this chat would like to see Crystal Fisher interview local backyard wrestlers?
Well, I'll do it. I like those guys. They're cool.
Who wouldn't?
Jack Psycho Blade? Crimson Ash?
Why would you not want to interview those people?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just probably not for, you know,
I feel like
ISGP.
the stories of these guys, they suck. I hate everyone in the tournament. None of them are interesting. I want to hear more about local backyard wrestlers.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Except for Meteora Girl, who I absolutely don't think sucks. Hey, but she was already on the ISGP talk, so you can't do her again.
That's true. I mean, there might be some returnee people because, for example, like some people I talked about. Yeah, so no, it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
I'm getting tempered enthusiasm for the backyard.
The chat is just going wild for the backyarders, as I expected. But yeah, it's good. All right, and I'm trying to think anything else on the agenda. New ISGP champion.
Yes, someone who's not in the tournament.
Yeah.
Mayo Doctor is the new ISGP champion, which means whoever wins ISGP 3 will be challenging Mayo
Correct.
Doctor. Or,
you still get the accolade. The way we've sort of figured it out now is that you are still like the grand prize winner of ISGP. I think initially we actually won the title, right? That was how it worked initially.
Because the title was vacated in the last ISGP.
Yeah.
So we had a vacant title in those 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
And then it sort of worked out that way. But this time, if you win ISGP 3, you win the prestige of being... There are only 2 people in the history of won ISGP.
Yeah.
Yes, Wally won in the first tournament, and then Toto Zigam in the second one.
Yeah.
So you get, your name added to that list, which is
that's right.
arguably more prestigious than the ISGP.
It's the most prestigious title in I was gonna say wrestling, but in sports entertainment speedrunning. Yeah, because we are the sports entertainment of speedrunning. That's kind of what
I guess so.
Yeah, it's sports and entertainment.
It's a sport. Speedrunning is a sport. I will defy anyone who says speedrunning isn't a sport.
Yeah,
it's sport. I'm entertained when I watch and participate in speedruns.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this. A few people obviously who didn't return, but you know what? I think the field is so strong that we don't need them.
You don't need them.
We don't need them. We don't need any of you guys who didn't want to come back. You know what? Fuck you.
Okay. Wow.
Unless you did sign up when we cut you, in which case I'm sorry.
In which case we're sincerely sorry because we didn't want to.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't want to be that inflammatory. Anyway, is there anything else to cover? I think we kind of.
That's it.
We kind of made the grade here.
Yep.
As they say. Yeah.
Well, cool. Right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you in. Well, I guess next week.
We'll be back with the ISGP Oddcast.
Yes.
I don't even know how you say it. Is that how you say it? ISG Podcast. So that's probably how you say it. Yeah. Anyway, we'll be back with that. The next time you see us, we will tell you who is in which group. And that's all exciting. We love that stuff, and we love you all. And thank you for watching, and farewell for now, and goodbye, and good night.